All right, so we're back. We're back. We in the AFC Championship. We in our championship game. We're gonna view the weekly awards real quick. Carter, our middle linebacker, he had an outstanding game last week, so he made the AFC Defense Week of Honors. That's cool. That's nice. Yeah, so we're playing against London Black Knights, division rival. Well, division foe. I can't call it a rivalry yet. I cannot call it a rivalry yet. I have yet to beat him. So yeah, no need to looking at the roster or anything. Plus he's already waiting. So let's just get into it. Let's get into it. Oh, excuse me. I just need to make sure my mic still working. Because for some reason I feel like it's not. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's still working. Oh, okay. We in there. Just to show him again what jerseys I'm wearing. I think he wearing all black anyway. Just so we can have a little bit more understanding of what we're going against. Like, we know we got our hands full. We know that. All right, yeah, let's go. Let's get it. We ready. We ready. We ready. We know
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl.
Dang, why we can't never kick it off to him?
And the London Black Knights.
That's what I call home for the Bengals, where we can never kick him off the ball.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game.
I've got to go on conservative.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Hey, check that, street.
Again, it's Barkley.
He ain't quick
7
on.
yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
I don't even know why I'm calling this play.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Barkley, toss play left. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll let the QB keep it for option. A pitch back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Come on, Rook.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun.
Oh, come on.
He will not be able to hang on to the
really?
It's incomplete. The coverage strong.
Really?
And now it's
So he
4th
just...
down.
No surprise at all.
And he dislocated his
in
wrist?
this one. The only surprise for them,
that's
he
crazy.
couldn't hang on to the pass.
I can't believe he dropped that, though. I know why. I know why.
Fielded at the 20.
That is so whack. Oh, that is so whack. Good job, bro. Good job. You earned it.
Just a fantastic punt return of 80 yards.
You earned it.
Knights are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game.
Well done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First possession resulted in a punt. What does Mr. Davis predict for possession number 2?
I'm looking forward to seeing what they have down in their play sheet.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Let's go, Marvin.
A big play there.
Let's go.
75
Good way to
yards.
thread that needle.
And the Barons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
You iced me already, bro.
Words. How about explosive?
That's crazy.
75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
I know he probably got better athletes on that side too,
here
but
as the kicks away.
I don't hardly ever kick it on that side.
This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
We on defense, y'all. Finally, after that craziness.
Ready? Stop now, 18.
They go play action with Willis. He's airing it out for Williams.
Come on.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Good job, good job,
Love
good
those
job.
corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
Done bunch.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
79 Broncos.
3rd down, it's Willis.
Thank you,
Tries to force it
Jamal.
in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal.
Get out of bounds. Come on, can we get a flag? Can we get a
Before he came out to
flag?
the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
All right, now we just got to play a little smart, though.
Let's go. On the ball, now.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On the ready.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Pagan. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to score with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
19 touch.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
I cannot get it off.
And he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Here's Tommy Townsend now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
Why couldn't
And no
settle
one there
down
to
at the
stop it.
1?
Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous
Oh
one.
my
I
God,
think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Roll.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis. He's airing it out for Williams.
Come on.
And that is
I'm going to say, come
incomplete.
on. We had you
Almost
over
feels
there.
like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Willis now off play action. He finds his man complete. It's McGee. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Too much space.
11 yards there, first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Here's Willis now off the play fake.
Yeah.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Here we go.
They go play action with Willis. They'll roll him out right.
Out of bounds.
Come
on.
Look at that catch.
Come on, defense. What are we doing?
It's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Oh, the option to give to Taylor here.
Oh, wow, we couldn't pop that out.
Officially no gain on the play,
we'll
and it's 2nd down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready?
7-7, our score after 1.
All right. We good, though. We good, though. We still in there. We still in there.
Second and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Again, it's Taylor. That's
I really wanted him to pass that
time.
time.
The 20 on the edge of the red zone. 12 yards there and a
I
first
really
down.
wanted him to pass.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
That's fine. That's a good
Typically,
run.
we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Up the middle. Here's Taylor. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
I really don't want to run this.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
Ooh, come on.
No gain on the play.
That's
there,
what I'm talking
and it'll
about,
bring up
man.
4th down.
Shoot your way up out of there.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Okay, ready?
Willis, 4th down here.
Yes,
And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13 and the decision to go for it. Looks like a smart one. Willis on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Black Knights have moved out in front. And McPherson on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
He ain't giving Savage no chance to
take it successfully.
Bring back.
Let's go now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he's going to be
at least got 2 yards off there. You would think, right?
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Ready, set.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Pagan.
Come
And he
on.
fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
That's funny.
And he's able to get it back
That is so
to the
funny.
41-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident
That
throw
is so-
either.
that's
This one's kind of
hilarious.
up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On the set.
On the counter, it's Taylor.
That is
5 yards
hilarious.
is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run once more with Taylor. And some room to maneuver. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And all the way to the 2-yard line
interception
before crossing over out of
that's
bounds.
what did it.
72 yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl
we
berth
still
on
got
the
a chance to
line.
come back. We still got
Defensively,
a
you
chance
give
to do
up the
something.
big chunk play there on the ground. Now they really have to bow up.
They certainly do, but I know how offensive linemen think. They don't care that the defense is going to bow up. They want to dominate them. They want to get into the end zone first and have the...
And he is into the end zone.
He's shooting the gaps. Just shooting the wrong ones, I suppose.
Taking it in from 2 yards
We good,
out.
though.
And the Black Knights
We
go
good.
up by
As long as
2
we get something going
touchdowns.
before halftime, we good.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Because people on the drop passes. Because all of a sudden his stuff won't
And that
work.
one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Finding space at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Ready up.
They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Ready, ready.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
So I can't make no changes to him, huh?
To throw again. Pagon.
Oh, come on.
It's incomplete. Took a
Come
shot,
on.
couldn't connect.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
I missed that throw. So that was it. That's exactly what I needed, but I don't know how he just threw
So
it 5
back-to-back
yards off.
incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Dragon 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
This defense
We
has
gotta
certainly
get
played
something
well so
going.
far in this game, and the coverage has been tight
We gotta
on just
get
about
something
every
going.
throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Here we go.
Wow. All right.
They're going to try and throw. It's complete.
Terry, you
Good
job. Good job.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Let's go, Marvin.
Touchdown.
Let's go, Marvin. Now we got to play some defense.
Touchdowns here so far. And the Barons have cut it back within a score. Now for the point after.
Not with this foolery. Come on,
And
are you serious?
He missed it wide to
Are
the
you
left.
this game? I kicked it the same way last time. The same exact way.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 10.
Good stop. Good tackle. Good tackle.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
One his
medical
people.
staff is going to come out here and take a
Dislocate
look.
his
We will
wrist.
take a short break.
Dislocate his wrist. Sheesh.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. He's airing it out for Williams.
Come on. Come on.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Willis now off of play action. He'll buy some time right. He finds his man complete. That's McGee. He's got this almost to the 40 before going in.
Let's take some of his body parts.
And move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Watch, I bet you his kicker finna kick like a 70-yard field goal. I'm cracking myself up. Too funny.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Willis. He's airing it out for Williams.
Come on, Medikai.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Let's go.
Let's
go. Let's go.
Past the 20-yard line.
Much needed.
So they took their shot. That was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get to field goal range. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Ooh, I'll take it. I will take it.
Touchdown.
I will take
Great effort there.
Let's go.
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Barons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Heck yes.
Yeah, touchdown. I love
Heck
it. Now
yes.
it's only a two-point
We'll just go
game.
for it.
I know
We'll
it's
go
the
for
first
it.
half, but you've got to think. Go for two. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's really easy to be bold sitting
it's
up
still
here
an early game.
and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time
I'd rather be
left on
down
the clock
one
here in
than
the
two.
second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out.
20.
Sometimes it's better be lucky
The
than
kickoff team
good,
on
I
the field
guess.
now as they will send this one away. From the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. He's airing it out.
You know why that worked? Because I couldn't pick on the player that I was trying to pick on.
And he's into the end zone.
Y'all seen it. That jump. I couldn't pick on
Williams in the final seconds of the first half.
the guy that's supposed to be in the mid.
Extend their lead here
It
just
wasn't him. I should have just
halftime.
burned another timeout. But that's me.
Extra point
That's
by
me.
McPherson, up and good.
I
And the
seen
lead is
it
up
and
to
I
8.
couldn't make the adjustments in time. But it's fine though. It's an 8-point game. But you know what? He get the ball back after half.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I couldn't.
The
I should
offense
have called the
back out there at
timeout.
the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, when not much time, we'll see how they play this. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Greg Newsom. Wow, a big mistake there.
That
Late
wasn't
interception in this
holding.
first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the
That
other
wasn't
way.
Yeah, I think at
holding.
this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just
Defensive
talk it over a little bit. I wonder,
something.
partner, was the
All right.
analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's
It
get out
looked
of here.
good
Now
right
we could see
before
points
half.
the other way here. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
All right, a field goal to less.
As
At
they
least
say
now
here
we
in
know he
London,
will
all
kick
to
a
play
field goal.
for As we are back underway in the second half. From the 10. And a decent
But he
return
gotta
out to the
drop that
27-yard
ball.
line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year, and they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. Play fake. Here's Willis. Rolling to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They refuse to give me a sack.
Not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Great
He's got
catch.
this
Great
complete
catch.
to Williams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on
I can't believe at some of the events that happen.
Out of his hands.
I cannot believe that. Come on, bro.
Ready?
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
79 Broncos.
Play action. Willis. They'll roll him out right.
Thank you. Come on, St. Juice.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake, here's Willis. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
Come on. He's just throwing these perfect passes.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Yo, his line is be picking up great. Doggone block.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Black Knights continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Oh, I can't believe that. That's crazy how quick it went to 18. From 1 to 18.
And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. They will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Off the play fake. Pagon. Looking sideline, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Okay,
this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Pagon. Got a man and he hits
the first down. Let's go.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 2nd down. Here's Barkley again. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multi-dimensional in this one, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
They'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Pagon. And this one is incomplete.
That's my fault here. I kind of murdered you a little bit.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Back to the air on 2nd down. Pagon. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Marvin Harrison, let's go.
A great play there. 33 yards.
Marvin
and the Barons
Harrison
are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the 1st half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive.
See, this is the same way I kicked the first one. They so full of it.
And we're going to battle you to the end.
They so
One
full
quarter
of it.
remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
All because they let him sneak a little couple of plays in, man.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I should have called the timeout, though.
From the 10.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. 89 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
One mistake.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throw left side complete. That's McGee. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And they're going to
Come
stop
on,
it
can
right
we
at
pop
the
that
line of
thing
scrimmage.
up
Just
out
no
of there?
cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Let's go ahead
I
and
know
pop
that
that
speed is
thing
the
up out
hallmark
of
of today's
there.
NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Let's go now.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's Taylor. And a pretty quick burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Oh,
11
man,
yards
that
there,
one,
first
though.
down.
We
We're seeing
needed
the
that
effect
one.
that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Come on.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Check.
They go to the ground again with Taylor as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
And he gets this down
Took a
inside
couple of
the
bad
35
angles.
before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all
By
over
the
the
time
field
you made a
and getting
tackle
pushed
all
down.
those bad pursuits you
We'll
was
get a nice
making.
chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and and take care of the football. Right now, they're executing really well.
11 yards there, first down. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working.
My team ain't
handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure.
We ain't
so,
quite there yet. We're right
the
here.
air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
But now he getting like
Give him
5
5
yards
on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock
and
keeps
watch, as soon
rolling.
as I do
Defense
this,
right
he's going to
now
try to do
backed up
something
in the
else.
red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is
they call that. They call that. With all that dang old holding he was doing the whole
this
game.
game's over.
I ain't see that though. Boy, I feel like they treat me like Draymond.
And now first and goal. Taylor.
Feel like they trying to treat me like, yeah, let's hurt some more of his people then.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple more times.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And this
we just take bad angles. That's fine though. We are a young team. We're a young team. All this right here is just experience.
Touchdown of the game. And the Black Knights are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter
lead. We had some funky little
extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18
plays happen. It's fine. It's fine.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And I don't think it's lagging. I just think it's just the playback. Because it's not lagging on our front, but it's probably lagging a little bit on the playback.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close to
get off of here.
Starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward.
I can't tell him to stop.
14. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Okay, break.
Play action. Pagon sliding out of the pocket.
Thank you.
Completes this one to Terry McLaurin.
And
they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. To about the 40-yard line.
We got to get our run game together.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
I hate that I can't move in the way I want to.
Operating from the gun. Pagon will get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. You got the big lead defensively. willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 3rd and 2, Pagon. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout.
Especially
so they'll
since it's
stop
the
clock
last
here in
little
a
bit
game
of our
that's been
season.
decided in the closing seconds. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Ooh, I thought I was going to be able to get that one too.
As time has run
Good game, bro.
on this
Good
football
game.
game.
You
And
got
the
some
AFC champion has been crowned.
You got some
onto the
head
Super Bowl.
scratching
There
those things.
cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl
plays
itself.
away.
All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
Oh, we know what happened at the end of that 2nd quarter. The end of that 2nd quarter, boy, put us back along a little bit. Dang. Yo, my quarterback put up 327 yards and 4 touchdowns. Sheesh. Not bad for a sophomore, but only completed 50%. And those 2 interceptions hurt it. That hurt real bad. He was able to pound the ball a little bit. But we knew that was going to happen because the way that we play him. Marvin Harrison with game high with 220. With 4 targets, 4 catches for 4 touchdowns. Yo, he had him a crazy game, and he still started the game off with a drop. Terry had a drop. Who else had a drop? Marvin, Jamar Gibbs. Yeah, Jamar Gibbs is turned to an interception. Like, come on, man. So, what, I only got sacked twice? Not bad at all. Not bad at all. But these interceptions now, granted, one of them could have been an interception. Maybe even 2 of them could have been an interception. But the 2 that he got credit for, I'm a little salty about that. So let's look at the stats. The 23-45. 330 total offense to his 376. But he had 144 rushing yards to my 19, and that's neither here nor there. But we both had 2 turnovers. I'm the only one that had the penalty. He be paying the rest, man. He be paying the refs. Let's look at some of these highlights, or maybe even lowlights. Oh yeah, he just. I think that was like the first special teams touchdown we gave up all year. That's that little speed burst after the juke. That was the first special teams. And then I think by me and him being in the division so much, and he know that I call running plays on first down, I think this is what caught him. Because you see he's still underneath. So he's trying to see what's going on. Still underneath. Now he take off. So yeah, it was a cover 2. I'm trying to see how good of a throw was it. Oh yeah, man, that was a great throw. And then he had enough speed to take away. Go ahead, sir. We don't need to see outside. Oh yeah, Terry. And I couldn't set it up the way I wanted to. I like that throw that he threw. Like he put a lot of behind that. A lot of oomph. I could have hit him. But dang. Yo, Marvin had him a game. Marvin had him a game. Oh yeah, we definitely would. That's why we ain't celebrate, because we know what it was. They said, we'll give you this, because what's coming after this, you is not gonna like. That was good concentration. All right. So the guy I'm on now, that's who I had wanted to take to the mid of the field. But he was the one that I wanted on Williams. So once I did that, I was trying to click off of who it was, off of Cross and move to Adams, right? Because as you see, as soon as I tried to do it, it was already hyped. And I thought I had Adams. But once again, I didn't want Adams. I wanted Cross to be going to the back. But, oh well. Not this one? I guess I blame myself. I should just got us up out of there. Yeah, I guess we could have got us up out of there. Great catch. Yeah, I figure he kind of a little upset about Marvin. He was catching them things when he could, but he took it all. He took all the time. Well, that was a cool little season. We ain't too mad about it. We made it all the way up to AFC Championship game, and we still growing. We still getting better. Man, press jump, two tackles. I think I'm finna throw that on man to man though. I kind of want to throw it on. Yeah, we're gonna throw it on that zone. Cause we got that play rec, jumping, catching, and awareness. Yeah, we growing, man. We got a lot of stars on our team. They gonna be all right. And I mean, we did pretty well. We beat the 4 seed, beat the 2 seed. The 1 seed just, kicked our butt. And then after that, Super Bowl. So 1 game shy of the Super Bowl. I'm not mad because 1, I didn't draft this team. I picked this team because of Terry. And then we didn't have a quarterback. I made some bad trades, turned around, made some good trades, and now look at us. So now we ain't gonna put the Super Bowl of bus on us right now. All we want to do is just get better, continue to get better. Have some of our players on some of these lists. I mean, and it wasn't a bad year because our quarterback at the time, he was in his 2nd year, and he started off the year in a low 70, right? Let's look at some of these end-of-year stats. A low 70. Now they saying he's roughly an 82. But with 94 throw power, we can get better at throwing deep, getting better at throwing mid, get better at throwing short. But our awareness, throwing the run, play action, we need to get better at throwing the ball under pressure. And then this is 2nd year. The future is bright. The future is bright. We just got to get him. Yeah, too bad he wasn't a superstar. But let's look at some of these stats. So he finished the season 18th. Saquon, yeah, we didn't run the ball that often. Derek still had him 1,000-yard receiving. But let's see what Marvin Harrison, he started coming alive towards the end. But over 1,000 yards from our running backs, over 10 touchdowns. We had 2,000 yards receivers. And then Jermaine Burton, we got him light towards the end, the middle end of the season. He just came and blew up. Who was our sack leader for our team? Brian Burns with 11.5. Then the next person behind that was Deron Payne with 5. Did we? I don't think we played enough downs with him. He might be the only one that didn't get his no, I think I had like 2 people that didn't play enough. Um Yeah, I don't think he played enough at all. We traded. We got him in a trade right once. We got him, JT, and yeah, both of them probably like stars. Hopefully, he still keep his star, even though it's hidden. But you know, the future of our team is looking real bright, real bright. We gonna make a couple trades. See if we can upgrade a few positions. I know one of the main things we need us a 99 speed cornerback. Our fastest corner is 93. But that's why I was trying to throw Percy in a little bit of that game, and then Cross a little bit of that game also. But yeah, we have no first round picks. We got 2 seconds, 2 thirds, 1 fourth, 2 fifths, a 6th, and a 7th. So hopefully we can find some talent to add to the team. But yeah, I want to say that concludes week 4. Well, season 4. What are our team ranks? Offensive points per game, we moved up to 13th. Passing yards, we moved up to 19th. Rushing yards, I think we moved up to 24, but I don't know. But our defense, top 10. And they're almost all these categories. So we still can. And then if you see our available salary cap, we still have 100 million in salary cap. So we can make some free agents and move some stuff around. We just got to see what we can get. But yeah, once again, thanks again everybody that came through. We finna go ahead and call it. I appreciate it. And until next time. Yeah, that button. We gone.